I guess we're going to see this guy. Seems like there's someone inside. So, what are we gonna do? After entering the cabin, the time of day will advance to evening. Yes. Of course. That's what Alisa did. That's Alisa's reaction. Well, well, well. Or is it the Alisa's grandfather or something? Who knows? Yo, it's good to see you again, sir. Carefree old man. Well, 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 if it isn't Gaius. Haven't seen you around. What, half a year now? Yeah, and the little Alisa's here too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in... Oh, must be coming up on 5 years now. Wait, what? Masaka? Grandpa? Ha ha. Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced, but let me give you a proper welcome. Gwen. Reinford. Or Gwyn. Gwyn Reinford. Alisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you, Class 7. Yes, Rean Schwartz. Yes. Everyone just says their names. Great, great. You're taller. And bigger. Yes, yes. Good old family reunion. What else you got? What else you got? Ha ha. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Irina told me you were coming to the islands, figured I'd see you at some point. You still talk to Mother? Why wouldn't they? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Yes. Former chairman of the Reinford Group, eh? You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Oh, really? Well, okay. Alisa, stop being such a fucking Alisa, stop being such a crybaby. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious. Is that how he said that? And irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just... Lisa? Shaking my head. SMH my head. Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright. Let's wait for him by the garage. Anything here? Ooh, chess table. Of course. Every old person likes their chess. I mean, so do I, but, you know.
Leave it to me. Here we go!
I'll handle this.
It's my turn.
Gaius, should we head back to the settlement? Good to go. Mind if I ride with one of you? Why don't we just take the car? You have a car right there. Ah. Not me, please. Ride with Gaius. You know Gaius. Why is he riding with me? Fuck you. Fuck you. Exactly. Hee, I'm sure that isn't the case. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory. That's right, I haven't had too much time to get to know her. She seems really skilled in what she does. She's a real cutie indeed. Ah, I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. Same, actually. Same. But that Emma girl is really nice, too. She's got those glasses and that hair you want her to let down. And she's class pres material to boot. There's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Come on, you know you agree with me. Indeed I do, kind of, but not really. I actually have my eyes on an even better hottie. She's called Sara. She's my teacher, yeah. Indeed. Well, I can't really say I disagree with you, but... if you don't mind me asking, why'd you never tell Alisa that you were here? Tell me, Rean, what kind of girl do you see her as? Well, I'd say she's a really hard worker, in great many respects, yes. Good-looking, polite, well-mannered as any noble's daughter, intelligent. Yet, she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure he hasn't escaped the notice of a canny young man like yourself. Okay, no offense. I don't give a shit that the game is trying to force this romance, but fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I'm not biting it. I'm not taking the bait. Okay? Don't even try it. No offense. No offense, Alisa. No offense. Nah, mate. Exactly. I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident at the start of the year. Indeed. Just an accident, yes. What the fuck is this? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? Is that what she wrote to you? Eh? Alisa, what the fuck are you writing to your grandfather? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? And as the dust cleared, the two of you find yourself sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position. Fuck you, dude. I don't like Alisa that way. She can go kiss someone else's ass. No, that's not heart-racing. Fuck you. There was nothing. And don't even try it, game. Don't even try it. Sara is for me. Sara. Alisa is pathetic. Not even worth mentioning.
Hey,
not even in the running.
Ooh, it's those military academy students.
Why is she here?
I wonder what they're doing all the way out here.
What are you doing
Oh,
all
well.
the way out here?
Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
Indeed they are. Indeed they are.
Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
So Gramps, can you fix that shit? That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwyn and Norton. Why? Very good question. No one knows. To this day, no one knows. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwyn Reinford out in the sticks like this. You know him then? Of course. He seized on the opportunities of the Orbital Revolution to make Reinford the industrial powerhouse it is today. And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Reinford company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on orbital weapons and railway projects. Indeed. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down, but look at him now, he's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all. What rumor? Something I heard a long time ago, no real proof of it, and we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Really, I wouldn't have never have guessed, considering media is just complete trash these days. Lisa. I better not see Rean going after her. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God, if you say, go after her. Yeah, okay. Kill me, please. I want to die. Exactly, why me? No. Fuck off. I don't give a shit. I have heard many times that I have read many times that this relationship between these two is like the canon, you know, like the game really pushes this. But honestly, they can go fuck themselves.
Such an idiot. What am I even doing?
What are you doing?
Oh.
You're being an asshole
Alisa?
and an idiot. Oh my God.
Oh, Rean. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, Rean? Get your hands off that fucking girl. She has cooties. Okay, whatever that means. Don't.
What did I tell you?
What do you mean?
We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right.
Stop touching her.
Occur to me
Fuck
before?
off. Fuck off. Enough. Thank you. Jesus.
Hey, Alisa. Look up at the sky.
Oh my God, it's stars. Wow. It's like you've never seen a starry sky before. I mean, okay, let's be honest. If it was that good, you and I would look up.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
The fuck does that even mean?
You're right.
Well, yeah, sure, but the way you said it was so fucking weird. So, I swear to God, if they're like lying on the ground... Fuck off already. Fuck off.
8 years ago,
Don't even
he
try
passed
it,
away.
game. Don't try it. There's no point. There's no point. You don't...
My family
You don't
was
have to
never
try it.
really the same after that.
Okay, fine. Let's pay attention.
Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Reinford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh, She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire? You know about those, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbital cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
Well, yeah. That's literally normal.
No way.
I mean, literally an army could do the same thing in a couple of hours.
That's way beyond being a weapon of war.
Okay, maybe not, but like...
More like an instrument of massacre.
I guess, you know, they haven't had like super big battles and wars in this world yet. You know, the technology hasn't evolved to that point yet. So maybe, you know, I would imagine, you know, when the nuclear bomb was developed, I would imagine certain people had felt the same way. The people who made it probably, you know, felt bad as well.
I couldn't agree more.
But,
and neither could my grandfather, who
this isn't even
supervised
that bad.
construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his.
Anyone who runs a weapons company, like weapons development company, I doubt they would actually feel bad about like their weapons being used for mass destruction. Maybe like if it came to like developing nukes, maybe, you know, because they see that potentially it's just way too dangerous for the world in general, but
He was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army. My mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate. He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place.
I think I see what's going on here. Considering the mother, what was her name, Irina, is part of the fucking academy's like top 3 or whatever, you know, chairmans, or you know, people on the board. What do you call them? Point is, I think, you know, fucking Rufus, Irina, Sara, you know, all those like the upper generation, I guess. They know that something is coming, right? They know someone or something is coming. And I think in this case, the mother, you know, Alisa's mother, knew that they needed weapons to defend themselves, or at least something along those lines, and getting this accepted was part of the plan, so she needed to do this. At least that's what I'm thinking. That's like the revelation that's gonna happen. somewhere down the line. You know what this means.
That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me. I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do.
Yeah, because your mother is the one who pays Sharon and, you know, employs her. See, Sharon essentially works for your mother, so... And I wouldn't even be surprised if Sharon is also, like, in the know about, like, what's going on behind the scenes.
It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah, well, sacrifices have to be made sometimes.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me. How big the Rhineford group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back,
No
I guess
offense, but
that's
family
when I
ties
decided
are
I'd
never
leave
strong.
home and enroll in the academy.
No offense. Even though I said, you know, to be noble, the question that the children asked, probably like last episode, I answered that being noble is like family bonds or some shit. Obviously, I don't actually believe that shit, but what I believe is that family ties are not that strong at all. Someone once said that your family is basically your closest strangers. I don't remember who said that, but I have that saying in my head.
Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Rhineford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Alisa.
Oh, shut the fuck
Stronger
up.
than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family, so maybe
Skip.
you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right.
You did it wrong. It's he.
But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club.
Don't even try it.
You,
Fuck off.
I'm a better
Shut the fuck
person
up.
for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime.
You did it wrong again. It's ha.
Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to. Sorry to ruin the moment.
Thank you.
I thought that might be the
Hee.
case. Oh well, there's always next time.
Why are you blushing?
Kind of strange
Stop
to hear
it.
you tell me I'm strong, because I could say the same thing about you.
Don't
You
care.
always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
Even though he's not a great leader at all, literally.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go, especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Exactly, huh?
Remember back in Keldic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself, but sometimes I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away from my family, from myself.
Oh,
Yes.
do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately, but we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Rean. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move
Nope.
past that.
Literally
right?
have not.
Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon? I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe
Exactly.
being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
Alright, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way.
Figure what out? What was the problem and what was the solution? I have no idea.
Maybe enrolling at Thoris was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in class 7.
You literally have not done anything besides just volunteering to do everyone's work for them.
And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah.
I suppose
like that.
one good thing that came from this is that we met Sara.
I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried.
No way! How long have you been listening?
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Rean, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him.
Oh, Alisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it, none of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets.
What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her.
No. That's what he says every single time something happens. Oh, you helped me more than I helped you. You know? I'm sorry, I'm such a mistake. I'm sorry that I helped you. I'm sorry. Literally, that's all he can ever say. He never does anything. Everyone just does the things for him, clearly. Even though he literally sacrifices himself all the time for other people.
This is a really beautiful place.
Yeah, ain't it?
It's Gaius, by the way. Gaius. Alisa can now use the S-Craft Rosetta Arrow. Nice.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Indeed I am.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Ingenuity as a perk.
Tricks are on me someday.
Why, thank you, Sara. I've missed your voice, by the way. Gotta end soon as well. No sign of anything suspicious or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? You do know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh hey, you're early. But come on now. Gotta get where I'm coming from, at least a little. I could understand if we're posted near Crossbell, but who's gonna start a war out here in the boondocks? You never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you'd never expect it would make the perfect place to start a war. Besides, Lieutenant General Wonder Sex says we need to stay on high alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. You think the rumor's true? That he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Blood and Iron Chancellor? Wait, what was that? What the? What happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of the sort. Sex Wonder Gate needs to know about this. What the? No way. Who saw this? Enemy attack? It's missile time. Well, the guard tower got fucked. We save. And we continue. The next day, the next Monday, the next morning. Same day, actually. The same day as that tower got fucked. At 6:30 a.m. No human could be awake at this hour. Ah, that was a great meal. Wait, there's more? Are you fucking kidding me? North Highlands, North Monster. A large unknown monster has been seen around the northern part of the islands. It must be exterminated at all costs. Monster details unknown. Southwest area of the Northern Highlands, near a cliff edge. Okay. I guess there's no, Right, there's some extra time, but otherwise there's no requirements. Alright. Do you want to spend some more time with your grandfather today, Alisa? Okay. We received word from Zender Gate just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. What? Sounds like it happened in the middle of the night. It's not the last of it either. The Republican Army base has also been attacked. This isn't going to be pretty. I'm guessing it's basically, I'm guessing it's a fake. As in, like, attack both sides and then make them think that the other side started, right? And so they go to war with each other. We get some airships. Suppose these armies have quite a bit of air superiority. Airborne Armor Division being sent out first as always, I see. I suppose it's only a matter of time before they give the order to the armored regiments too. Contact Zendergate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return. Same day, 9:30 a.m. All right. Yes. It's time to save and end it here for today. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Legend of Heroes. But first, gotta open my energy drink for the day. Right. So, last time we ended here. Last time I believe the the Imperial Guard Tower or whatnot got attacked, and the other place also got attacked. So both sides got attacked by something. Let's ask about this monster. A giant made of stone, similar to golems of legend. Alright. Wait. I gotta check. Okay. We were given a optional, let's see, optional monster to kill before going to the Xander Gate, I believe, which we are going to do because, I mean, we enjoy doing all the side quests, right? You know, until they have children involved. At that point, you know, they can go fight themselves. But in any case, location is southwest area of the Northern Highlands. Northern Islands. In other words, why can't we go there? It's this way, right? Northern Highlands. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? It literally says Northern Highlands. I mean, like, we can't go to the Northern Highlands. I don't understand. It's the southwest area of the Northern Highlands, but we can't go to the Northern Highlands. That's some bullshit. Why would you give us this quest if we can't do it? I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You already helped me out more than enough yesterday. And how is it possible that both the Imperial and Republican bases were attacked at the same time? Do you think one attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated? No. That's exactly the first thought that everyone would have. Right. Right indeed. Right indeed. But no, seriously, like, can we not go to the northern? I actually don't think we can. I guess we're heading to the Imperial border, the Xander Gate. I mean, I don't know. You know, it doesn't allow me to go to the Northern Highlands. Like, it legitimately just doesn't allow me. Whatever. Okay. I guess if we have to skip that quest, then we skip that quest. You know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, like I would like, it's a monster extermination quest, so like I would you know, I would really love to do it. You know, might get some unique quartz, for instance, but I mean, if it doesn't allow me, and also we didn't go to that area over there, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
Where? Ooh.
This situation is looking worse by the minute.
We need to hurry.
I'm guessing actually that we're not done with this yet. We're not just gonna leave. Most likely what's gonna happen is that we're gonna get involved somehow, and then they're gonna tell us to go to that new area, and then potentially then we can go to the Northern Highlands. Northern Highlands.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
This isn't looking good. Grunt. 10 a.m. Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. It appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone. Let me go see if I can get permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Wonder Sex could be. We need to find him so he can tell us what's going on. I suspected you might show up. Ah, there he is. Wonder Sex. Zex Wander. Lieutenant General. You came at the perfect time. I always do. A freight train bound for Ruhr departs 30 minutes from now. I want you all on that on board that train. Finish up your field study as quickly as you can and return. What? But sir, what do you mean, but sir? What? Like, you're students. Get the fuck out. Like, legitimately, it's a legitimate threat, like, legitimately threatening situation going on. Of course you're gonna leave. You're gonna go back to where you came from. You're gonna go back to school. What do you mean? What do you mean, but? There is no buts. What are you gonna do? Like, oh, let us help fight other people? You can't even murder. You're not even willing to kill your enemies. That's how bad you are, okay? Sorry, but like, that's just how it is. A war means fighting other people. That means killing other people. There is no, let's let them live, even though they were shooting machine guns at us. While things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army, the bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from armed conflict with the Calvard Republic. I've already informed everyone in the settlement. They did not relay the message to you. Be that as it may, we can't just turn tail and pretend none of this is happening. LG, have you established which side attacked first? You see, this is what I'm saying. Everyone immediately thinks one side attacked first, but no one actually did. Yes, that is the central question here, except you're already misunderstanding. No offense, but like the second I hear both sides were attacked, I'm immediately thinking, did anyone even attack first? Because this is like a very, what's the word? Like this is a thing that you see a lot actually, when it comes to just wars in general. You know, it's not that one side starts the attack. No, it's more like someone wants a war, so they attack. They pretend to be one of the sides and then attack the other. Thus, the other thinks that the first side is attacking. You know, it's like, and then they retaliate, and then, you know, the war starts. But the point is that usually it's someone who just wanted to see the war, or had some reason to want a war, right? It's not one side attacking the other. It's more like someone is making it seem like one side is attacking the other. So it's like, the second I hear both sides got attacked, it's like, that happened way too quickly. You know, You have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. However, our army's watchtower was destroyed and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of the Zender Gate, I have a duty to act. Yeah, but act? Like, what do you mean act? Like, act in what way? If you said, like he just said that they did not attack, nor did they retaliate or anything like that, but they got attacked. But if they didn't retaliate, then how did the fucking Republican army base get damaged? You know, like who attacked them? So clearly there's a third party. Okay, you see now you're... Okay, so this is the classic... like, didn't we have this exact kind of thing before where... With the fucking... the Grand Market, right? When two stalls were destroyed. Right? And immediately people are like, he must have destroyed the other person's one and then destroyed his own to avoid suspicion. It's like, are you stupid? Like, the first thing most people would think of is there's a third party. What do you mean? Was in fact a deliberate sabotage by their own forces. What do you mean? Several of their facilities suffered major structural damage. Their losses appear to be at minimum equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them to be far greater. Greater. Yes, greater. But if they suffered even more damage than we did, that doesn't make any sense. Come on. Like, am I the stupid one here? Third party. Ever heard of that? There's more than two sides.